Hi everybody, welcome to Vanessa's Van Life Journey. How are you guys doing today? Come on in, please thumbs up the video if you are my friend. If you are a nutty buddy, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit always so that you can see more videos and more content from me. I am here today with another story time. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the story times, and let me know what other kind of content you want to see from me in the comments bar below. So you guys, somebody asked me in a live chat what was the scariest moment for me in van life. I am not a scary person, so I'm always thinking on my toes. Like if a situation happened to me, like I'm already to the next process because I think about stuff fast. I react fast when I'm put in a predicament or a situation, and it's no time for being scared or freaked out. I'm just not that type of person. So this is kind of an answer to that question. Like, this was a scary situation. Probably would have been scary for a regular van lifer who is not like me. But I'm not a scary person. So I was building on my van. You know, I did my van bill, and I was doing my van bill in a shopping center. And after I would leave that shopping center, I would go to nearby businesses. And sometimes I would just sit in the parking lot. If it was still daytime, I would just sit in the parking lot with my van locked up and closed, and I'd be in the back cooking or something. So that's what happened this day. I was working on my van, and I left from the spot where I worked on my van at, and I just went to a nearby shopping center, parked in the shopping center, and didn't have my windows open, didn't have anything open where anybody could know that I was in the van. And I was just back here cooking. Girl, I was live on my YouTube channel. I was sitting down, talking, laughing to my subscribers. And I heard a noise. And I was like, I hear something. I think somebody trying to break in the vehicle. And they like, oh no. Girl, but we all thinking, can't nobody be trying to break in your van in the middle of the daylight. So I say, y'all, hold on 1 minute. And so, y'all, I have this little thing right here. Let me show you this little thing right here, this cover on my window. But I have perforated vinyl on the outside of my window where I could see out, but they can't see in, unless I have my lights on. So I pulled the thing down, and I think I had my lights on, but they wasn't paying no attention. Down, and I seen a white car parked next to my van, and they pulled up a little bit, and they had the passenger side, they had the driver's side door open and the driver's passenger door open. So they was just like, had they self cattle-cornered in my van so nobody could see what they was doing. So they had both doors open, and they was just at my van. Baby, I heard and open up that door. I opened that door so fast, it scared the heck out of them. They got in their car. It was just a little white, small car. They got in their car, and they just drove off. And I was just standing up there looking at them. But I didn't grab my phone. I was live, you guys, when this happened. My subscribers remembered everything. I didn't grab my phone before I went to the door to look. I should have grabbed my phone. So that way, once I ended outside, I would have had my phone in my hand already to record them. But girl, they was taking the lock off of my van. They had already loosened up the lock, where all they had to do was just open up the van after that. So I'm sitting in the van, I'm talking to my subscribers, I'm cooking, and next thing you know, my doors were about to fly open. But I beat them to it. Instead of them opening my door first, I opened my door first, and it scared the heck out of them. Now, I don't know why people do this kind of stuff, because you're jeopardizing your life every single day. I live in my van. Just because you see my van parked in a parking lot, or just because you see anybody's vehicle parked in the parking lot, doesn't mean that they're inside of a store. I wasn't inside of a store. I was sitting in my van. So I opened my door. My van is my home. I heard them breaking in. I could have allowed them people to break in my van. I had every right to protect myself and my property after they opened their door. So if anybody watching my video and you are into burglary, you into vehicle burglary, you into home burglary, you really need to stop. Your life is not worth diddly squat, because one day you're going to break into a home, somebody else going to be there. One day you're going to break into a car and somebody is going to be sitting in that car waiting on you. Not even waiting on you, because I wasn't waiting on nobody. I was minding my own business. And my subscribers were shocked, you guys. My whole latch on the outside of my door was broken. It was just hanging down. I eventually had to replace and fix the latch myself because I wasn't paying nobody. I went to AutoZone or O'Reilly, one of them, and I bought some new locks, and I ended up replacing the locks on my two front doors and fixing the lock on this side door where they had broke it. So I guess if I was a regular smuggler woman who was scared, that would have scared the heck out of me. Somebody breaking into my vehicle while I was in it. But my reflexes are very good. There was another situation where I was sleeping in the parking lot of a business, and this guy pulled up next to me. I think also because I'm not a very sound sleeper. I do not sleep sound. I hear any and everything. And this car had pulled up next to me. And again, nobody knows that you're sleeping in your van. This car pulled up next to me, and I think they thought they were getting ready to break into my van. And I heard a loud boom like that on my window. They was trying to break my window, but my window didn't break. And I jumped up and I said, "What do you want? What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm out here. I need some help. Open the door." I say, "I'm going to get you some help. Hold on 1 minute. I'm calling the police." I picked up my phone and I called 911. It was a little small town that I was in. The police was there in less than 5 minutes. Girl, I don't know if the man had stole the U-Haul truck, or if the U-Haul truck had parked there next to me that night, or I don't know. But the man, because when I had looked out my window, he had the door to the U-Haul truck open. So when the police came, that man is gone. The U-Haul truck's still there, but the man is gone. I don't know if he went on foot. Well, he had to go on foot, or I don't know if he had another car waiting on him or whatever. But like the initial bang, that loud, shocked me, but it didn't scare me. I jumped up immediately with my phone in my hand, and I looked out my window. You know, it's perforated vinyl. I can see out. They cannot see in. I looked out my window and I seen him, and I took my phone. And one thing about having your phones handy, you guys, I have my phones handy. I have 3 phones. My phones are always ready to go. I will grab my phone in a minute and start recording. So you have to not be scared, and you have to think fast on your feet, and you have to grab your phone and start recording. That could be the only evidence that you have. Even if you record a car skidding off, You could enlarge that and get a license plate number. So you cannot panic. You cannot be scared. Being scared makes you vulnerable. Being scared puts you in a position to be victimized. I'm not a scary person. I'm going to turn the tables around on the person that's trying to victimize me, and I'm going to put them in a position where they need to realize you could have just possibly lost your life. Like those people who tried to break into my car, baby, them people skidded out so fast. They skidded out so fast. And you know what I said after that? I say, I hope this was a wake-up call to them, that they need to stop what they're doing, because I hope this makes them realize that they could have lost their life today trying to break into a vehicle and somebody was in it. Somebody was in it. They got off lucky. And then not only did they get off lucky, but you know, I end up calling the police. I end up giving them the police their information and a description of the vehicle. But you don't need to go to jail for burglary, because breaking into a vehicle and stealing a vehicle, that could be a felony. You don't need to change your life like that, and you do not need to risk your life. Whatever somebody got in their house, their car, or on their persons, and you want to try to rob that person or steal from that person, is your life, is your freedom worth that? Like, just do it out. What is it that you need in another person's vehicle so bad? Y'all, I guess that could have been a scary situation, but it wasn't a scary situation for me. And it's fortunate for me that I have a YouTube channel, and I am always live on my other channel. Nomadic Therapy is my behind the scenes channel where I go live. So anytime I'm cooking or hanging out or chilling or washing clothes or whatever, I just go live with my subscribers. So that is like a form of security, surveillance for my YouTube channel. Even when I go to sleep at night, I am filming videos to record all the way through the night. So if anybody ever tried to do anything to me, break in, it's going to be documented. I will not have to worry about trying to get up and already grab my camera. It's already going. I usually keep a camera in my window, a phone in my window. I also have security cameras that one of my subscribers sent me. I have several modes of protection. I have all kind of protection throughout my van. I never tell anyone what kind of protection I have. I had a subscriber email me the other day and was like, Vanessa, make sure you get a gun. And you know, you never know if people are contacting you to see if you have a gun. I have myself protected in all areas, all corners of my van. What I'm protected with, I will not disclose that to anybody. But all I'm going to say is if you come up in here, you're going to find out. And you probably not going to leave the way you came. So err on the side of caution. So you just have to be vigilant in van life, you guys. You have to be vigilant. You have to be aware. And even if you're a scary person, you can't let fear show, and you can't let other people know that you're fearful, and you can't panic, because if you panic, then you are not reacting. You need to react. You need to get your weapon. You need to get your phone. You need to already be dialing 911. You can't do that if you're scared. You're going to make yourself be the victim. They already are targeting you, but you're going to make yourself be the victim because you're not prepared. Any situation can be turned around from the perpetrator becoming the victim. People can try to attack you, but they could end up being the victim. So it's better for them to be the victim than for you to be the victim, because you never know how far they're willing to go. So you have to be ready to act faster than they're acting. You got to be ready to respond to their actions faster than they're acting so you can protect yourself. So anyway, you guys, a lot of people have pets and they have a dog. So hopefully that'll deter people away. That's not even a guarantee. But I don't have a pet and I have plenty of protection and I'm very smart. I'm not a scary person. I will get in this car and run somebody over. I will get in my seat of my car and start this vehicle. That's why it's good to have a vehicle with a pass-through so you can hurry up and jump in that vehicle and jump in that seat real quick. So, and when people see you as a female doing everything alone and they see that you're fearless doing it, they're going to know that you're not a scary person, and they're going to know 9 times out of 10 she must have protection, because if she wouldn't be, she doing all this by herself in the middle of the woods and in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, and she's out here by herself. Yeah, because I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not scared of nobody. And to the person that wants to try you, I mean, that's all they could do is try. I mean, I guess they think they're going to succeed, but the element of surprise gonna get them. Sometimes people be thinking they surprising you, but they get surprised. So you just have to be prepared at all times. If you are going to carry a concealed weapon, if you are from a state that allows you to carry a concealed weapon, before you cross borders, make sure you check on that. But because your van is your home, you could have a weapon in your van anywhere, and you have the right to protect yourself and your home. If you are going to be a gun owner, make sure you take lessons. Make sure you take lessons. I want to take some more lessons on, the proper procedure of using a gun, carrying a gun, and all of that. So make sure you are doing that, and make sure you have several forms of protection throughout your van. Don't just rely on one form of protection. Some forms of protection that I choose to tell you guys. I have mace scattered throughout my van. I have hunting knives scattered throughout my van. I got hammers scattered throughout my van. I got knives. I got ice picks. But, the way that I have the items scattered throughout my van is for everyday use. Like, I don't have it there because I'm scared, but because I have certain things displayed in my van a certain way, and I store things a certain way, I have access to those things throughout my van. Like the things on this door right here, I have forks and knives and spoons and forks in a cup right there. So that's several forms of protection right there. And, just throughout my van, I have mace that my subscribers have sent me. And in the back of my van, I got my knife set that I cook with. So I'm going to always have something handy. And I showed you guys the fire extinguisher the other day that comes in a spray can. That fire extinguisher is a good thing to have handy beside your bed when you go to sleep at night, because if somebody break in your van or try to attack you, you can always grab that can of fire extinguisher and just spray the heck out of them. Anything becomes a weapon when you are fighting for your life. Anything becomes a weapon when you're fighting for your life. Just remember that. So that is my story time about how these people tried to break in my van, girl, while I was in it. They tried to break in my van while I was in it. And I was talking so loud, y'all. I was live. I couldn't believe that they couldn't hear me. But that never deterred me from sleeping in my van. It never deterred me from parking in parking lots. I'm not a scary person. I'm going to protect myself by any means necessary. Instead of people making me scared to live, they better be scared of me. And I think those people that drove off that day, I hope and they pray that they got a wake-up call, because I did turn their information into the police department. I got a description of their vehicle. I did call the police and give that information to the police. I let the police know, if you're having any break-ins in this area, this is the type of vehicle to look for. This is what they're doing. And every time I've ever had a situation, I always call the police. I don't have no warrants out for my arrest, so I don't have any reason to be scared. So I document everything. You want to document everything, because you never know. That could be somebody you want somebody you know targeting you. So you want to make sure you document each and every situation. So that's going to be it, you guys. Thank you guys so much. And another thing, I always, when I would sleep in parking lots, and I guess I'll make a video about this, but when I sleep in parking lots, I always park off to myself. I don't park around other cars. I never like to be around. My battery is dying. I never like to be around other cars. So I'm going to make a video on parking lot safety. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments bar below if this was helpful. Let me know if anything like this has ever happened to you. Let me know if it did happen to you, what you would have done. And don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, Nomadic Therapy, if you are not subscribed to that channel already. I think I do have the link in the description box below, but that's my behind the scenes channel where I go live every day. So if you want to come and chat with me live, make sure you subscribe to that channel. And if you want to support the channel, all of my information is in the description box below, and also my contact information. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank everybody for all their love and support. And don't forget, I love you, but God loves you more. Bye now. Thanks for watching. He trying to get out. He want to become a Vanlife bird. Anybody do Vanlife, they have a bird. This dog is just running up to me. What does she want? What do you want? Stop! I could sit here all day, you guys. Beautiful. Say hey. Say hey.